Top of the AM. Y'all know when I get the chop, you know what I mean? I gotta drop a jewel, or I drop that jewel. Words for the wise, man, and for the conscious mind. You know, in life, man, when you elevate, you know what I'm saying? You elevate to another level for a reason. And I mean elevate upward, because some motherfuckers can elevate downward. You know what I mean? You know, elevation just don't go up. You understand me? Elevation go down too. Real jewel for you though. When you elevate and you go to another plane of higher thinking, you know what I mean? You got to understand, you got to move around and communicate less with those that hasn't elevated with you. And the reasons for this and why it's important for when you elevate, you know what I mean? I'm not saying, you know, disregard them or disrespect them or anything like that. I'm saying as in protection of self. You know what I mean? When you elevate to another plane, man, you understand me? Like, say for instance, if you a commercial electrician, you know what I mean? You know, you really ain't gonna, you know, go outside of your field. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna go outside of your field. Like, you know, I'm a commercial electrician, so I'm not gonna go around fucking with no plumbing. You know what I mean? You know, fuckers I'm doing fucking around with plumbing. I'm not a plumber. You know what I mean? I'm a commercial electrician. You know what I mean? So basically what I'm saying is, you gotta find the people that is on your level. Because if you don't, people get offended by the unknown. People get offended by character. You know what I mean? People get offended by morals, principles, discipline. You know what I mean? And the people that is offended by that type of movement or elevation, you don't give them access to you. Make sense? You don't give them access to you. You stay clear of them, man, because you don't want them to see who you is. You don't want them to become in tune or even familiar with a motherfucker that on a whole nother level. Because if you allow them people to become in tune with you, bro, that's how you become, that's how you have enemies. That's how you know you get enemies. That's how enemies come about. You know what I'm saying? Because